All right, you guys, so we're going to be looking at a different approach to systems of equations, okay? So if we have our first example, it says negative 7x minus 4y equals negative 44. And then our second equation is 7x minus 3y equals 16. All right, so far we have solved these by graphing. We have now solved them by substitution. And now we're going to be looking at an approach called elimination. All right, with elimination, you have three first steps. Okay, so with elimination, you will either add the equations together, you will subtract the equations, or you will, and I say this, but then you're going to do more steps, it's multiply. And that's going to be a little bit more involved. All right, so what are we focusing on today? We are going to focus on adding. And honestly, I could probably do one example, and some of you are going to be like, okay, I get it. And you're going to be ready to move on. Okay. Because it really, truly is that simple. Okay. So you take your equations, you make sure that your x's are lined up, your y's are lined up, equals, and then your numbers are lined up. And you literally add. So negative 7x plus 7, that equals 0, so it eliminates. And then negative 4 plus negative 3y is negative 7y. And then negative 44 plus 16 is, all right, so I don't have a calculator in front of me. So 44 minus 16, 3, 8, 2, that's going to be negative 28. Okay, negative 44 plus 16 is negative 28. Okay, all right, so now you just ignore, okay, you ignore these first two lines and you focus on this equation right here, which is negative 7y equals negative 28. And to solve, I'm going to divide by negative 7, and then I'm left with y equals positive 4. Okay. All right. Now I'm not done. Just like substitution, okay, this was my first step. I found y. Now I need to take that y value and plug it in to one of the equations, the original ones, and solve for x. And honestly, I can't tell you which one may or may not be easier. Okay. I'm going to take the second one just because I don't want to deal with negative 44. So I'm going to take 7x minus 3, and instead of y, I'm going to replace it with 4 equals 16. So 7x minus 12 equals 16. I'm going to add 12. So I get 7x equals 28. Divide by 7, x equals 4. All right. Now remember, again, your final answer is a point with x first. And I know when you have 4 and 4, it doesn't matter. But remember, x is first, y is second. All right. So if I go here and I type in 4, comma 4, submit my answer, and there we go. Okay. All right. So you can see here, step 1, add to eliminate a variable. Okay. So that's what I was about to talk about. So what you've done is when you've added these two, you eliminated the x. Okay. So that was the whole point of doing that. Okay. And then we substituted and then we solved. Okay. All right. So I will come back in a second video. I'll do one more example. Okay. And you should be good to go to complete these 10 problems for your assignment on Tuesday. All right. Good luck.